up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you could be notified anytime we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So this time, I am going to get an unboxing video out in fairly timely fashion. And in an ironic twist of fate, it turns out the band was late with this one. And I am talking about Guns N' Roses and the 30th anniversary of Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2. Now, I say ironic twist of fate because the 30th anniversary of these albums would have been last year, but in typical Guns N' Roses fashion, much like they are in concert and much like they were with Appetite for Destruction, they are a year late on the 30th anniversary. So, that being said, these albums were released on September 17th, 1991 originally. These 40th anniversary reissues, or excuse me, 30th anniversary reissues, were just issued yesterday, November 11th. They were originally released by Geffen Records, and they were produced by Guns N' Roses as well as Mike Clink. So for as far as Billboard is concerned, Use Your Illusion 2 reached number 1, Use Your Illusion 1 reached number 2. Again, ironic with the numbers there. Both have been certified 7 times platinum, meaning they've each sold about 7 million copies apiece. And we're going to go ahead and open them up and talk about these things. So we'll go ahead and start with Use Your Illusion 1. Let me see if I can slide this over a little bit. All right, so here we go. Use Your Illusion 1, front cover, back cover with the cellophane. Let's get my trusty no caliber here to open this up. All right, so there's multiple editions or versions, I guess, of this 30th anniversary. I opted for the straight black vinyl. I didn't need that big giant box set. Plus, I can't afford it. You know, the show doesn't have that kind of budget. And I really just wanted the basic albums anyway. If I want all that live stuff and whatever, I'll just download the MP3s, or listen to it on Spotify or, wherever. Ooh, I need to send that back to Amazon. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the cellophane here. And let's see. The hype sticker says, first ever remaster from original analog stereo tapes, 180 gram pressing, newly expanded gatefold jacket. All right, so we'll have a little bit of fun with that. I need to send this back to Amazon, though, because they sent me one that has a crease up in the top corner because they did not package this correctly. So I've had a lot of trouble with Amazon lately. Normally, they used to be really good, but lately they've been really, really bad with delivery dates and quality and everything else. So anyway, there's the front cover of Use Your Illusion 1. And here is the back. And let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Open the gatefold, and if we open it up, we see a huge collage of band photos. So these are really nice. All right, so let's see what we have inside. All right. Go ahead and pull this first side out here, and we have a lyric sheet. Let's see. Lyrics and liner notes on one side, and then lyrics and a picture of the band on the other. Go ahead and pull the vinyl out here. All right. And like I said, this is really cool black vinyl. All right, and there's side 1 with just a basic black and white Guns N' Roses sticker in the middle. There's side 2. All right. And I'm going to imagine that side 2 looks pretty much the same. All right, see if I can get this all back together here. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Wow. Okay. And side 2, I don't see, or excuse me, record 2. I don't see anything too special here. So we're just all right. So here's Use Your Illusion 2. Front cover, back cover with the track listing. All right. And if we open this up, we've got more of collage, more band collage, but we've also got a cool Guns N' Roses logo and everything in the middle. So that's really neat. All right. And again, I don't imagine there's too much difference between this and the other one, except that it's the blue and purple instead of the red and orange. And I guess I'm right about that, because over here, again, we have lyrics and liner notes on one side, the same picture of the band in the middle of the other side, and more lyrics. And let's see, same 180 gram black vinyl. So like I said, I know there's multiple editions of this. There are some that have a bunch of CDs. There's a version that has all of the extra stuff, live and all that stuff on multiple albums. And I think when you put all, you know, if you get that giant box set, I think when you put all the albums together, it actually makes like a cool Use Your Illusion like cover or whatever on the spines of the vinyl. So anyway, all right, so there we go. We'll get that set up. You know, and I don't necessarily know how to do this and make it look cool, so we'll do the best we can. All right. Okay, so I ran through that pretty quick. So let's talk about these albums. I don't really have much review information. I didn't look it up. We're just going to go with what I remember. So I remember buying these when they first came out in 91. Super excited about it because we hadn't had any new Guns N' Roses in like 4 or 5 years at that point. But I will say that much like I feel with most bands that put out double albums, I don't really ever feel like most of them had enough good material for a double album. And this is no exception. Now, I haven't listened to these all the way through in a long time, so maybe I'll listen to them this time and have a different approach or have a different take on it. Who knows? But if I recall, it just seemed after a while like, you know, once you got towards the end of each one, it seems like it got a little bit bloated, a little bit overproduced, you know, a little bit overdone, just like almost like they were trying too hard. Now, that being said, I think if you take the best songs from both of these albums and put it on one CD or one album, I think you could have an album that's almost as good as Appetite for Destruction. I think there are enough good songs on there to make up just an amazing record. If I recall, both records as a whole, there just wasn't enough good material, in my opinion, to justify having two record set. Or two separate albums, whatever you want to call it. But that being said, a lot of people like these albums. Like I said, I do like a lot of the songs, and hopefully I'll go back and listen and, you know, maybe hear something I didn't hear 20, 30 years ago. But I mean, you know, like Use Your Illusion 1, I mean, what you got here? It starts, you know, you got, you know, Right Next Door to Hell and Dust and Bones to start. You got their cover of Live and Let Die. You've got the original version of Don't Cry. You've got November Rain, which I think on the like expanded 30th anniversary editions, there's a new version of November Rain with like orchestration and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, check that out if you like. Then, of course, we got Use Your Illusion 2 here with Civil War and Knocking on Heaven's Door, both of which had been out for like a couple of years or several years in some cases before this album ever came out. You've got Get in the Ring, where he pretty much just attacks Spin Magazine and Bob Guccione Jr. or whoever. Let's see, you got You Could Be Mine, which is from the Terminator soundtrack, and, you know, an alternate version of Don't Cry. So again, there's a lot to listen to on both of these records, you know, and I know, like I said, a lot of people love them. I'm hoping when I listen to these, you know, on these new vinyls, that I'll fall back in love with them. But, you know, it is what it is. 30th anniversary, these look really well done. I'm sure the huge expanded versions are even better. So go check them out. I don't really have anything else to say about these. That's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content. I've got the rest of my Inside the Vinyl series where we unbox new things, we open up reissues, we talk about live albums, we talk about lost classics, and really anything new that's coming out. It could be a new album, could be a reissue, could be whatever. Sometimes it's even CDs instead of records. It just depends on what's coming out. I've also got some live footage from different concerts and festivals over the last few years, and if you're into disc golf, I've got some very mediocre disc golf footage starring some very mediocre players, myself included. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. There you go, boy.